Hey guys, it's Godzilla 2012 here with another figure review. And this figure that I'm reviewing happens to be the SH Monster Arts 94 Godzilla. And no, it's not Adult Junior, this is the original release, the first ever Monster Arts for the Godzilla line. Now, I know this review is like Ghostbusters 3. It's not necessary, it's out of date, but you know what? I don't care. Screw you guys. This is for my own entertainment. And yours. But I'm not going to tell you that straight up. Now, this figure has been out, like I said, for many years now. And I happen to be one of the people that got it when it first came out. With that being said, I had a lot of high hopes for the line. And in a way, I still do. I don't regularly collect Monster Arts. So yeah, now that we got that out of the way, yeah, this is a great figure, even though it's based off of that shitty film Space Godzilla. Overall, for the first figure in the line, it's really not that bad. The detail is great, there's a shit ton of articulation, and the face, even though a lot of them are derpy, this one looks fine to me. No derp. Yeah. Ain't that a surprise? No derp. It may look like it on camera, but in person, no derp at all. Except for some reason his lips look purple. It's probably the camera. Now let's put him back. But yeah. Overall, like I said, very detailed figure. So I got that out of the way. Let's go into articulation. I'm not going to count everything, because I'd probably blow my brains out before I finish. But the arms, you know, every single part of the arms you could imagine except the fingers move. He's stiff, but that's how the figure was when I got him. It wasn't really loose. It's a collector's item, for Christ's sakes. The legs move, but once again, they're stiff. I mean, you can try and get them in a running pose, but it doesn't really look right. The other leg is just as flexible. And the waist, even though it has an articulation point, really it doesn't do anything. You can try and swivel around with it. Well, there goes his head. And that's another thing I dislike about the Monster Arts. They're a little too fragile. But overall, I mean, this figure is not bad. And as I was saying before the head decided to go, you know, to freaking Albuquerque, the tail is definitely one of the best parts about this figure. Sure, Monster Arts would get better as the line went on, but back in the day, this was a big deal. An articulated tail? You didn't see that too often, usually just like a stiff little vinyl thing that you had to swivel around at this base. But the whole tail moves like, do the worm, it's the wave. I don't even know what I was referencing, I'm just being a crackhead. That or I just bought some meth off Walter White. And did you hear about how Toys R Us is taking out the Breaking Bad toys? What a bunch of shitheads. So yeah, as far as the 94 Godzilla goes, awful suit. Let's be honest. It's a little better than 93, but that's not saying much. But the figure makes up for it because, like I said, this is the third time, the figure is really, really detailed. I believe, I'm not sure if Yuji Sakai sculpted this one, but I'm pretty sure he did. Correct me if I'm wrong. But as you can see, the figure looks glamorous. Of course, Adult Junior looks better because that's further down the line, people! Now, the toes, I feel they should be a little more yellow. Same with the claws, but you know, that's just being nitpicky. I mean, look at the teeth, they're yellow, so why can't the claws and the toenails be? Whatever, it's just a nitpick. And down here, it has all this bull crap, you know, like the vinyls. Nothing special about the bottom feet, but you know, these little floppy feet that you see in the Heisei series look nice on the figure. If I'm not mistaken, these are ball jointed kneecap. No, wait, no. You know what? I don't know. Okay, I'm not a toy expert. I'm not like a certain friend on my friends list on Facebook. By the way, don't look for me, and if you add me, odds are I'll probably add you, but just like my Facebook page at facebook.com/Gojira2012. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I know, cheap plug, but can't blame the guy. Also, subscribe for more toy reviews. Another cheap plug. That one I just did to be a dick. Now, you're probably wondering how big this figure is. Well, for most people, if I'm not mistaken, he's around 6 inches, probably a little shorter. But here's a vinyl that most Godzilla fans have, and it's a Heisei Godzilla. I'm not really sure which version. I don't care. I don't really think it matters. But as you can see, the vinyl towers this Godzilla. That's it. If you were expecting a long monologue about this, well, you're out of luck. Get out of here. It's Monster Ice Tank. It's Monster Ice is the best. Yeah. Okay. Now, for another size comparison, you may be wondering why I didn't review this guy. Look at that. He freaking towers him. I have to move the... Oh, that was too much. I have to move the camera up just so you can see him in frame. Good lord, he's gigantic. Just like my penis. But as you can see, this figure and this one, they're both 94. But I'd say this one's more accurate. This one's a little bit more stylized. And I would love this figure a lot more, but it's missing one thing that this figure has. Yeah, and that's why the Monster Arts is better than the NECA. Although I will give the NECA credit. It is very good in most aspects. But the Monster Arts is superior. So, yeah. I would knock you over, but you're fragile and I don't want to break you. Bitch! Didn't think I was gonna do that, did you? Motherfucker. Now get the fuck out of here. Okay. So yeah, there's one more thing I forgot to mention with this figure. If you bought the first release, if I'm not mistaken, he came with a beam effect. Yeah, remember that? So yeah, you basically put it on the stand and you adjust it to how you want it. You stick it in Godzilla's mouth. And yeah, I may have posed it wrong, but you get the general idea. Yeah, this figure cost a lot of money back in the day, and this was back when I believe I was a freshman or sophomore in high school. I've graduated now, by the way. You don't need to congratulate me, I'm just too damn smart. But yeah, this figure was like 65 bucks back in the day. That was a lot of money for me. But luckily I was able to get it, and I haven't been disappointed. Although nowadays it just seems like it's nothing special. But then you look on eBay and there's a big difference there. So yeah, as far as this figure goes, I give it a, I'd say out of 5, I'd give it a, like a 3.5 out of 5. It has some problems, like how it's stiff, and how, you know, the eyes were derpy for some people, and how you can't get as much movement out of him as you want to. But overall, it's a great figure. Paint job is nice, articulation's pretty good. The paint job is nice. I think I just said that. I brain farted, it happens. But yeah, most of the things about this figure are nice. And if you ever thought about picking one up, I'd say pick this guy up. But if you want a more detailed version, pick up Adult Junior. Do it, yeah, do it. You know you want to. Just fucking do it! Okay, now we got that out of the way. Great figure. I don't know if I would if I'm gonna keep it though, so just remember that. I might sell him. Kinda desperate on the money these days. In other news, I'm poor. Psych! Yeah, this is Gojira 2012 saying farewell. For now. Hey guys, thanks again. Try and follow me on my Tumblr, my Twitter, and my Facebook if you want to catch the latest updates on my upcoming videos. And if you don't do that, I'll probably hunt you down and I'll kill you. Okay, I'm just kidding. I won't do that. I love you guys. But seriously, follow my Tumblr, follow my Twitter, like my Facebook. This is GoCheater 2012, officially saying farewell.